Hello and welcome back to another week of Life in Lockdown. I'm Kat and this is my vlogging series that I still don't know how to start. I probably need to learn how to do that. So I guess the biggest news is that there have been changes to the lockdown. I'm living in England, so our lockdown has been changed due to Boris Johnson thinking that turning it into Schrodinger's lockdown is a good idea by saying go to work but don't go to work, and go outside but don't go outside, and this, that and the other. So yeah, it's looking like the lockdowns are going to last for significantly longer because our Prime Minister is a moron. Yay! Well, I'll leave it to future me and the rest of the video. Please enjoy. I'm doing some more resin work today. I have got a new mould that I actually made myself. So you can see this is hopefully going to be a better sized and working bangle mould. I made this using some silicone putty. So you mix equal bits of each side together and it cures in about 5 minutes. It's really good stuff. So if you have something small that you want to make a copy of, silicone putty definitely worth looking into. I'm also going to be trying out some of my other new moulds, including these cute little cat ring moulds. And my other cat ring mould that is a bigger one that I ordered. And finally I'm making a D20 and potentially a D6 if there's resin left over. And these are for a close friend of mine who wants me to make him a purple D20, so I'll be making that for him. I will show you again once everything is ready to go in the moulds, and after that, once it's ready to be demoulded. Everything is now finally ready to just be left to cure. As you can see, I've got 4 little rings. I've put some spare resin in this sort of semi-sphere mould that I got with some of the moulds. I've got my D6 and D20 here, some pendants at the back, and obviously the new bangle mould, and everything else is filled up into the big project, which is still ongoing. I probably could have finished it faster if I just purely poured and measured up resin for it, but I've got lots of other things I want to do as well. So that's everything, and I thought I'd just let you see what I've been listening to while I am working here. So this is the High Rollers. They are a D&D group. They are connected to the Yogscast network of streamers and YouTubers, and this is their current series of Curse of Strahd, which, if you haven't checked them out, I highly recommend it. They have 2 great other series. They have their initial one that I can't remember the name of, and their other current one, which is Erois. So I've got all of my bits and pieces to demould, some of which I have already demoulded and my camera decided to slip and some of the footage is just gone, so what about that? I'll just show you what we have. We have this lovely purple D20. There are quite a few bubbles, which is rather a shame, and the same goes for D6, so there's quite a few bubbles. That's alright. We've got the 2 new design cat rings, which I really like them. They're very cute. They're very delicate though, which has concerned me that they'd snap easily. And then we have the other 2 ring moulds that I already have. This one, which has some sort of shaping on it. I don't know if you can see it very well. And then this one, which is the cat ears. And that does just about fit on this finger, which I'll show you just about. That's quite nice. If I could get it in a bigger size, I would, but I don't know if I can. So that's those. The pendants I'm going to get out and just show you them once they're out, because the method for getting them out is a bit finicky. I won't be able to record it easily. But if anyone's wondering, the best way to get things out of a pendant mould is to sort of detach the mould from the edge, the pendant from the edge, mould, open up a little bit and put some soapy water and let some soapy water get inside the mould, and then the pendant will just slip out. It's really quick and easy. So now on to the mould I made myself. I'm very curious to see how this comes out, how much sanding I'm going to need to do. Oh, there's quite a few bubbles. Okay, so it's matte on the surface. I might just go over it with a layer of resin though. Okay, that's coming out easily enough. So let's detach the inside. She says, ooh, some resin flying at my face then. This is going to need sanding, obviously, but it's a good thickness. There we go. So it's very matte, so that's going to need polishing. What I might do is I will, most likely, I'm going to sand it down, I'm going to polish it up with my micro mesh pads, and I might then give it another coat of resin which would fill in all of these gaps and such. But maybe I don't need to fill them in. It's good to know for next time that I need to make sure that I've got the resin going all the way around. It's kind of a tight fit, so I might cut away a little bit at parts of the mould, but generally I'm actually pretty happy with that. So that's really nice, and this is going to be a birthday present for my mum. So I've got the pendants out of their moulds now. I'll just quickly show you them. So there's this one, sort of a square that goes down smaller. We have just a standard square pendant, and then my favourite one is this one. So it looks like it's just a square at first, but if you look at it, it twists around. You can probably see that. So that's really cool. These moulds are amazing, and now that I know how to get things out of the mould properly, oh, it's so much easier. And another week comes to a close. It was a strange week, I'd say. We had a bit of a disaster Wednesday morning, which is to say we had to call an emergency plumber. I will quickly pop in a little video of what happened now. Water leaking everywhere. So yeah, that was a fun way to wake up. Luckily, we were planning on getting the ceiling painted and the walls redone and replacing the carpet, so though bits and pieces are a bit messy and had to be ripped up upstairs, that's not actually an issue because we were going to replace them anyway, so just as well we didn't have them replaced before this happened. So that happened. I did a bit of resin work. I created a new bangle mould, as you saw, and yeah, so that's probably about it. Pretty chill week, didn't really get up to much, so stay safe and I will see you all next week. What was this? Oh.